SPP has been seen as very progressive and inclusive in terms of framing regulation for mobile financial services while still containing risk. Are you exploring further areas where regulation can act as a facilitator for driving financial inclusion? And if so, what areas are being considered?
Well, financial inclusion is high on the agenda of State Bank of Pakistan. And as I mentioned in my presentation, that we are not only a regulator for the industry. To promote financial inclusion, we are playing a facilitative role for the sector. So respond to your question on the regulation. We have been taking measures on the regulatory front to create space for our players and allowing them to penetrate into unbanked and underserved markets. Recently, State Bank has issued a regulation which basically allows microfinance banks to get into the enterprise lending. We have right now the microfinance banks have been penetrating into those segments which are depending on the livelihood activities, but now we have allowed them to go up the market and to penetrate into the enterprise market. So a new loan limit has been revised from 150,000 to 500,000. Then on branchless banking, we are very receptive of the feedback of the providers. So last year, based on the feedback of the providers, State Bank made certain changes in the regulation. Very recently, State Bank has established a branchless banking consultative group, which is basically to have a common view on the critical issues of the industry. And in this process, all those issues which are related to the regulations, those will be considered by State Bank. And if there is a need for revision in the regulations, State Bank is always open to make changes in those regulations.